Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to talk about something that I think drives all of us a little crazy: the absolute chaos of trying to plan anything for a group in a chat app. We're going to explore how shifting from that endless, messy scroll to a structured, focused tool can save not just time, but a whole lot of sanity. All right, let's jump right in.
So, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll dive into the problem we all know and, let's be honest, hate: the chaos of the group chat. Then, we'll introduce a new way of thinking about this, something called an operational layer. From there, we'll get into the real meat of it, the return on investment for organizers. We'll see how that creates amazing clarity for participants. And finally, we'll wrap it all up by making the case for choosing structure over chaos.
Okay, let's set the scene. If you've ever felt like you're just failing at planning group stuff, I'm here to tell you it's not you. It's the tool. The problem is that our everyday chat apps, the ones we use for everything, they were never, ever built for logistics. They're designed for conversation, for banter, not for coordination. They're literally working against you.
I mean, just think about it for a second. Have you ever tried to plan a group hike over chat? You've got, what, a dozen people? You're trying to figure out a meeting spot, a time, what gear to bring, the trail difficulty, and it's all happening in one long, messy thread. It's a total recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds exactly like this, doesn't it? This frantic mess where the most critical information gets immediately buried under memes, jokes, and a bunch of late-night replies. The what, the where, the when, all the important stuff, it just gets lost in the noise. And that creates stress and confusion before you've even left the house. So the solution isn't just a better chat app. It's a completely different kind of tool altogether. We need to start thinking about adding what the source material here calls an operational coordination layer. And trust me, this is a really fundamental shift in how we approach planning things as a group.
And this slide just perfectly illustrates the core idea. This isn't a place for endless back and forth. It's a utility. Its only job is to provide absolute clarity on the logistics. Think of it less like a social hangout and more like an air traffic control system for your weekend plans. It's all about clarity, safety, and predictability. This table just lays it all out so clearly. Your typical chat app is designed to keep you talking, to keep you engaged. That's its goal. But that's the enemy of finding information quickly, right? An operational tool like this Outdoor Connect concept has the opposite goal. It centralizes all the information for pure efficiency. One is for hanging out, the other is for getting things done. So let's get to the heart of it. Let's talk about the person who feels the pain of all this chat chaos the most: the organizer. For them, a purpose-built tool isn't just a nice little feature. It delivers a real, tangible return on investment. It gives them back their most valuable resource, their time. This is what they get: a command center, an operations console. So instead of juggling dozens of questions and reposting the same address over and over again, the organizer gets this one single dashboard to see and manage everything. It basically transforms them from a stressed-out cat herder into a calm, efficient operator. And here's exactly how it works in practice. Are you planning a similar hike next month? Just hit Reuse Event. Boom, you just saved yourself a ton of time. Worried that nobody's seeing your post? Engagement signals will give you a heads up if you need to nudge people. Everything is neatly organized so you can spend way less time managing logistics and a lot more time actually getting excited for the event itself. And this is where it gets really powerful. The system doesn't just feel easier to use, it actually proves it. By tracking how much time you're saving on administrative tasks, it turns that vague sense of relief into cold, hard data. This is your ROI, right here in black and white. You can literally see the value of being organized. Now, all this efficiency for the organizer has this fantastic ripple effect. It creates a simpler, clearer, and way less stressful experience for every single person who's coming. Because when the organizer is calm and in control, everyone else can just relax and actually look forward to the event. For a participant, the journey becomes beautifully simple. You find the event. You check the key logistics: time, place, what you need to know. You see the required gear list, and then you can RSVP with total confidence, knowing you have all the information you need in one easy-to-find place. No more endless scrolling, no more asking, "Hey, did I miss something?" Let's just take the single most common point of failure for any group event: the meeting spot. In a chat app, it's a nightmare, right? Vague descriptions, dropped pins that may or may not be right, endless questions. With a structured tool, you get one embedded map, a single source of truth. The ambiguity is just completely eliminated, which means people actually show up to the right place at the right time. Imagine that.
So, what this all really comes down to is a simple but incredibly powerful idea. For certain tasks, especially logistics, we need to choose purpose-built tools that favor structure over the natural chaos of social platforms.
I think this quote from the product's own philosophy just says it all. Its power doesn't come from all the cool things it does, but from what it doesn't do. It doesn't try to be another social network. It's not trying to keep you scrolling forever. It is designed to get you the information you need and then get out of your way so you can go and do the actual thing.
And that's really what I want to leave you with. Take a second to think about the tools you use every day. At what point do they stop helping you and actually start creating more work, more friction? Maybe, just maybe, the key to better plans isn't a better conversation, but a better console. Thanks so much for watching.